Okay, well, here's some some sad news. I think extra sad about the pandemic, what has gone on. And there's a report that come out from the Department of Health and Human Services that more than 140,000 children have lost their caregivers due to the pandemic. It's 140,000 children. And what's also disheartening, in a story I heard about this. Uh, is that half the children that whose caregiver dies, it's a parent or a grandparent, things like that, are eligible for money actually through the Social Security service, but half of them don't apply. And right now, the Social Security Administration gives out I think it's like 4 million people, get money every year, okay, through this, the 4 million children. So now there's an extra 140 million that are eligible for this. And they say that in the past, they feel that it's up to 4 million. And I can't find that data, but I heard it on a pretty good source, not some talk show or something, a good news source. And just alone, there's like 5 million people who don't apply for the earned income tax credit if you have children, or even if you don't have children. So for me, this sounds very plausible, and it's billions and billions of dollars, that be going in the hands of people with children that aren't. So if you know a child or have a child or whatever, anything from 0 and all the way up to 22 years old, and their caregiver or one of their parents passed away, then you should investigate this. Now, it's a little complicated, like most things are with the government. And so you really have to call them directly. Now, this report, I'll put in the description down if you're watching this uh, on YouTube. I mean, who can get the money? Minor and disabled children, parents, even ex-husbands and wives, and it is very. So, if there's a death anywhere in your family, and a child is affected, well, even there's other programs. If there's a death in your family and child is not affected, that you could get Social Security too, even from an ex-husband or wife. So you can investigate that. But here's the basic number for Social Security, SSA.gov, then /benefits/survivors. And there's a phone number here is 800-772-1213, 800-772-1213. And the problem of raising children, particularly young children, it's so important that they get good care. And it's important that people know. I mean, this study says that children's lives are permanently changed by the loss of a father, mother, or grandparent who provided their homes, basic needs, and care. Loss of a parent is among the adverse childhood experiences linked to mental health problems, shorter schooling, lower self-esteem, sexual risk behaviors, and increased risk of substance abuse, suicide, violence, sexual abuse, and exploitation. So that's why if we don't take care of these people who lost these caregivers and parents or whatever, I mean, it just creates additional problems and expenses and unproductive people in our society. So I mean, I can't. It's hard to see that this is welfare. This is our welfare as a society if we're not taking care of children. That's why I think that Biden in his latest stimulus package, he got rid of the money to go to free colleges, for people at the community college, because he wanted to keep the money that's available for young children. I think 0 to 4, so free pre-kindergarten, because that seems so much more important to our society. And we're on the list of countries that are kind to children, like we're on the bottom, man. And that's in developed countries. We have the worst programs that take care of young people, and I see that in members of Let's Go Help. Lots and lots of single moms that are actually living in cars now and have to give up their kids to somebody else, a relative or whatever, because they can't keep care of them in a car. Wow. I mean, what's more important than taking care of those children? So learn about this program. If from COVID alone, 140. I'll get. I don't know what's going on in there, but 140,000 children now don't have a caregiver because of COVID. Because a lot of grandparents were taking care of kids. A lot of seniors died. So that's an issue. So this is a program to help them. So somebody take care of them, or if you're up to 22 years of age too, check this out. So check with the Social Security Administration, get that. Don't go online. You're going to get some lawyer who charge you, who will take part of your money, and you don't have to do that. All money is yours. I'm going to get you all this money, and they take a bunch. That's silly. And if you have trouble getting into Social Security, call your elected official. They'll help you get through that mess. I know a lot of them are busy now. That's okay. You're busy too. And so you know what it's like. So be sensitive to their needs and call more than one. Call them all. You get a listing of 12 or so that you could call. Just go down the list and call them like you're looking for a job. You would not just go to one company if they're hiring. And if they say no, say, oh, nobody's hiring. No, same thing. Go to one elected official and ask for help. And says no, go to the next one. Or if you can't get through, go to the next one. That's what life's about, creating options for yourself. And they're out there, but they take some work. So do the work. Get the help. Grow yourself. Grow the people around you.